Hey, Justin.
Hey, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, good morning.
I know it's stoked. Yes. I don't have to come here. Tune in. Appreciate it.
Well, welcome everyone. Those tuning in at home, out of state, wherever you are. The game right before us was just a little drizzly and a little bit chilly, a little bit different than yesterday. That was nice and warm. So if you were snuggled up with a cup of coffee or some tea this morning, you're in a better place than us. Excited for this matchup. The boys had two great games yesterday. I wasn't able to be there to watch them, but I heard great things. So today we're expecting the same. The Hornets are going to be taking on Centennial as we are up here in Andover, roughly. We're going to be taking on Andover directly following this game. So we're excited about that one too. To start things off at midfield, got Porter here on the near side, taking the face off. I think that is, can't tell who that is. Austin is going to be on that far side. I got to get out my cheat sheet here to help me with all the names and numbers. So, and away we go. So Centennial's going to start off with the ball here as they pass down behind the net, down behind the goal. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Picked up by Jackson Goodman. Cleared over to that far side. Midfielder making his way up to midfield. And then we've got Alex Rexa on that far side, has it. Looking to go low. Right in the middle is Owen Walter. Ball goes down behind the net. And that'll be Tornell. Ball pops out, comes over. Charlie Wells trying to get in there. Comes out through the middle. Rexa takes a shot right off the leg of the goalie. Ball's cleared here by Centennial. Nice catch in the middle. Chased by Owen Walter. Pass through the middle, just past the stick of Porter. Grass a little bit longer, so ground balls are not going to move much. It's going to take a little bit more digging. And there's a penalty called on Centennial. Porter picks it up and runs. Porter making his way, pass down to Wells. Wells snatches it out of the grass and then loses it as he comes in contact with the defender. Still in the grass. Tornell comes away with it, goes over to that far side. Rex is there, grabs it after one bounce. Coming through the middle is Walter. Walter grabs it and shoots. We'll see. I think the penalty was prior to the shot, so no goal. And it'll be a slash called on Centennial. They'll take a break on that far side. And let's see here, I think. So Edina should be man up here. So I believe Marnock has the ball. He'll go down behind the net. Over the near side, Wells grabs it. Wells, pass, shot there by Rexa. Somehow we zoomed out a little bit too much. Not sure how that happened. Picking up here is Arthur. Coin. A pass there to Wells. Snagged by Walter, centering pass. Hits the grass. Shoveled forward by Centennial. Here's a pass by Coin. Down to Walter. And nice shot there by Wells. Second shot. That time it was Kanopik getting the shot off in the middle. Cleared here by Centennial. Nice shot by Goodman. Runs up on that ball as it hits off his helmet. Far side is going to be Schultz. He's closest to ball. Ball's down. Centennial grabs it off the turf. A pass goes down behind the net. And they're looking to clear to the middle. They do. They're going to go to that far side. And a big swing there. Not able to connect on it. So Edina comes away with it. Pass to the middle. That's Coin, number 3. Grabbing it at midfield. Making his way down the field. He's going to get a touch on that box. Pass to that far side. Rexa has it. Rexa makes a move to the middle. Looking to shoot. Winds up. Shot above the goal. And another slash called on Centennial. So they'll go man down. Edina, man up. So one more player on the field here for Edina versus the penalty on Centennial. That far side, it's going to be Kanopik. He'll have the ball to start things off. Wells here on the near side. Lommel will be kind of at the point. Wells looks. He's going to pass to Lommel. All the way back up to the point. Rexa goes far side. I believe that's Benning. Took a step in. And ball's down. Chased by Lommel. Pass to the middle. Looking to wind up. Hit from the back and a good save. This time it's Lommel. Lommel's got some space. Passes over to Wells. Wells jukes to the middle. Goes past Rexa. Now he's moving into the goal. A pass low. Swinging around on the backside is Kanopik. Sends it right over to Benning. At the top there. Into the middle. Looking for a shot is Bratton. Trying to kick it out. Pushing. Trying to stay on it. And it'll be Green's ball, as I think it was a push in the back that was called. So Rexa has the ball on that far side, number 11. Passes behind the net. Kanopik there. Kanopik's going to look for some opportunities here as he sets things up. He goes that far side, swings it over to Benning. Rexa takes a shot, deflects, and then back into the grass. Kanopik again with the ball. Behind the net. Over to Wells. Wells back to Kanopik, down low. Pass to the middle. Bratton tries to dig it out. Ball up in the air, back down into the grass. Rexa comes away with it. Rexa, pass behind. That position behind the net is called the X. Here's Kanopik coming out front. Nope, Rexa. Far side over to Benning. At the point, good pass to Lommel. Lommel lines it up. No, big swing there as it goes out of bounds. And Kanopik was there, closest to where the ball went, exited the field. So on a shot on goal, team closest to out of bounds gets the ball. In this case, it is Edina. Far side, Rexa, Benning. Back to Lommel. Lommel off his head. Grabs it off the grass. Pressured here by Centennial. And they come out. Lommel far side goes low. Kanopik pushed out. And referee looks like he's close to calling something here. Louis to come away, who's comes away with it. Passes it back to Rexa on that far side. Rexa looking to penetrate into the middle. Back over to Bratton. Bratton's out. Bratton over to Lommel. Lommel jukes. Back to Bratton. One bounce. Not much bounce off this long grass here. Very thick. Nice green, lush grass, but doesn't bode well for any sort of bouncing or quickly picking that ball up. Rexa now down behind the net. This time it's Kanopik over to Wells. Wells has got to make a move. Goes to the middle, looking for an opportunity. Drives in, pulls back out. Benning at the point, over to Rexa. Rexa. Louis! No. Kanopik took a shot off the side of the net, picked up by the goalie. Goalie looking to clear. Goes right through the middle. And it's Benning chasing. He was there first. Lots of participation here from both teams, and it'll be Centennial winning this battle. Pass to the middle. And Bratton smashes it. Prevents any sort of shot there. Nice job. Push in the back there, and that'll get called. And I think that might be Osley. He got shoved in the back, and yes, it is. So wearing some red shirt makes it a little bit easier to pull him out. Goalie grabs this one. Clears it over to Jackson Goodman. Attempted interception there by Centennial. They're successful. Heading into the defensive zone for the Hornets. Walter takes a couple swipes trying to get that ball dislodged on that far side. Pass to the middle, intercepted. This is Porter. Porter, pass to the middle. And I think it's Moeller, Ted Moeller had it, made it across midfield. Picked up far side, Walter. He's going to pass it low. Tornell's there. Tornell spins around. Sun's starting to come out here a little bit. Kanopik over to Walter. Walter looking, passes. He's got Porter here at the top in those black sweatpants. There's a shot low and defended. Those bouncing balls are going to really slow down, it looks like. Not much speed after it hits the turf. Wells chasing this one, trying to dislodge. In comes Tornell to help. Long stick. Defender still has it. Porter puts the pressure on. Ball's down. Centennial comes away with it. Another shot there. Nice job by Moeller. Ball still bopping around there. Goodman's in there on defense, along with Osley. And it'll be, I think it's Kanopik who has it. No, it's not. Kanopik's on that far side. He's going to receive that pass. Right to the middle. It's Porter. Porter winds up. Shot low. No. Saved. Good shot by Porter. Goalie decided to run. Stopped by Porter. Good shot there. Here comes Walter. They're going to try to push him out. Goalie all the way down. And that's the end of one. So bold move by Centennial as time expires here in the first quarter as they run their goalie all the way down. Goalie's allowed anywhere on the field. But similarly to defensemen, a midfielder would have to stay back in the event that they have to make sure they keep at least 3 defensemen and a goalie substitute back there. So we'll go into the second quarter here, still 0-0. So for the Hornets today, Hudson Brandt in goal. He's the trusted goalie for the Hornets, has played very well. I think he played yesterday, although I'm not entirely sure. Playing well today, not a lot of shots on goal. As both teams are going to switch sides here for the second quarter. It'll be Marnock here on the near side. Far side looks like that's going to be, I think that's Austin. Let's see here, Collins, I think. And taking the face off, looks like it'll be Lommel. Defense starts off, it'll be Moeller, Osley, and can't tell who's the third defender. So Centennial has it as they drive in. And my clock started just a little bit late, so there's a penalty called on, not sure who the penalty was called on. I think it's Lommel. Lommel takes a penalty here, a slash. It's called on him, so Edina, man down here for 30 seconds. They whistle it live. Here's Centennial with a shot way over the net. And it does not go out of bounds. Stops rolling. Here's a pass to the middle. Tipped and intercepted. And that's Schultz taking the ball all the way down. Good defensive mood. He goes over that far side. That's Wells with the ball. Making his way to the middle. Ball comes out. He was kind of hooked. Picks it right back up off the grass. Jukes once. Looking to the middle. Passes low. And stolen out of the air. And not sure what that call was. But apparently it's Edina's ball again. So it appeared that the goalie had stolen the ball right out of the air, but referee says no. Wells with the ball, far side. Porter at the point. Wells makes his way past a couple defenders into the middle. Jukes once. Winding up, pulls back. He goes low. Now Rexa has it. Rexa here. Drives towards the middle. Past two defenders. Winds up. Shot low. And this one's in. Rexa. First one to score for the Hornets. Nice job by Alex Rexa. And the Hornets will be on the board first. Coyne's going to take this face off. Bratton, he'll be on the near side. Collins, far side. Coyne battling. Good positioning here. Ball between his feet. In comes loose push called on Edina. So it will be Centennial's ball. Centennial gets the touch on that square, so there's a large square that goes around the goal. It does not go all the way to the sideline, so it stops. And the top of that box is kind of halfway between the goal and midfield, so you have to touch within 10 seconds of crossing midfield. That box, it's kind of like in basketball where you have to make it across midfield. This is Bratton with a steal. Nice job. He's trucking up that far side. Does a stutter step there. Still has the ball. Passes to the middle. Knopik trying to pick it up off the grass. Scoops, ball in the air. Centennial has it. Couple big smashes of the stick. Ball gets telegraphed here. Centennial down on the grass. Picked up. And Walter takes a shot to the leg. Those unguarded shins. Here's Schultz. Good pressure. Ball goes low, and it will not roll out of bounds. Picked up by Moeller. And it'll be Centennial's ball as Moeller's stick gets knocked out of his hands. Far past Centennial has it, guarded by Coyne. Now to the point. Bratton will be closest to the ball. He had a nice steal in the last sequence. This is Coyne trying to get it out of the grass. Pushing out of the way. Centennial comes behind him, picks it up. Moeller across the top. Pass up over the stick of Schultz, and it'll sit right before the end line there. Centennial sends a high pass to that far side. And it's Coyne who comes away with it. Coyne passes it up. Trying to get Walter. Walter scoops this one. Sends it all the way to midfield. Caught by Kanopik. He's pressured immediately. Tornell in there to help as well. Centennial comes away. And they'll call offsides there on Centennial, so it will be the Hornets' ball. Walter picks it up off the turf. He'll start with it right at midfield. Passes forward. Bratton catches it. Bratton, nice pass over to Wells. Wells has got it, looking to line it up. Shot low into the goal. Count it. Wells' first goal. So good pass sequence, and they get in behind the defense, and Wells just has to bide his time. Lines it up and shoots low. So nice job there, Charlie Wells. Just under 6 minutes here left in the second quarter. Taking the face off is Porter. And it'll be Austin Collins on that far side. Near side is Benning. So Porter has it. And he'll pass it low. He's got Wells over on that far side. See if I can make this a little bit better. This is Porter at the top. Porter drives in, past one defense, goes down to Wells. Wells spins around, gets twisted up in two defenders. Ball comes out. Benning comes in to help along with, not sure who that was. That was Nolan, Tornell, over to Lommel here. Lommel goes down to Tornell low. Tornell winds up, shot, no, off the post. Rexa grabs it. He tries to make a move to the middle. Goes down behind the net looking. This is Wells. Wells lines up. Nope. Shot off to the left. Tornell to Lommel. Lommel moving up to the point. He'll pass it over to Porter. Porter drives in, gets past the defender, tripped up, and that'll be called. So that's called, and Edina will go up, man up here. It'll be Porter with the ball there on that far side. Lommel right at the point. Porter starts it off over to Lommel. Lommel passes to the middle. There's Tornell dunking it right over the head of the goalie. And a beautiful play there as he was unguarded. Came from that X position right behind the goal. And he sneaks up. A pass to the middle there. Fakes a pass, and then he goes right over the top. Nice job. Edina goes up 3-0. So this looks like Coyne. So movement early. It'll be Centennial's ball. Coyne closest to ball. Pass comes in, poked out by Moeller picked up here. Lommel has it. Cross midfield. Couple shots down to Tornell. Bounces. He's going to try to dig it out of this long turf, kicking it. And he's a little bit out of position there. There's a push, and it'll be Edina's ball. Picked up by Marnock. Marnock driving to the middle, looking for an opportunity, goes right back out to the point. There's Coyne. Coyne goes to the left. Past one defender, still looking for an opportunity, goes over to that far side, backside, no. And a shot there by Moeller. He was trying to just bat it in as sweeping motion there. Centennial accosted by Knopick. Knopick, relentless. Good pass, good steal. Marnock, shot low. And because of that tall grass, there's almost no roll. All that speed that Marnock put on it was just sucked up by the grass. Here's Coyne, digging away. Knopick on defense. Centennial gets past one, now Tornell. Trying to pressure, Wells comes in to help. Past midfield, looks like this is going to be stolen. Twisting, turning, ball still available in the grass. Picked up this time, it's Ted Moeller. He's got it, making his way down the field. Far side is going to be Wells. And the pass goes to him. Wells winds up, goes low behind the net. Knopick's there, a shot, no. Deflected, Wells picks up the rebound. And he'll go right back out to the point. Moeller's there. Moeller drives deep, goes down behind the net. It's Tornell in that X spot behind the net. It was dropped. Centennial picks it up. They just try to launch it down the field. Bounces once, not much of a bounce, but it is caught by Centennial. They get past defense. And now it'll be Osley. Last man of defense. Osley, hard to beat. And there's a shot low off the post. Brandt there in goal, also known as Huddy. Hudson is his first name. Ball comes across the middle in the grass. Centennial trying to get this one back. And a loose ball push called against Centennial, so it'll be Edina's ball. Here's Coyne. All the way down the field. Makes it past one defender. He's going to look, and that'll be it for the first half. You can see my clock is just a little bit off. I didn't start it in time, but great first half here for the Hornets. Moving the ball well, controlling the ball for most of that first half. Spending a lot of time in the offensive zone. And I fully expect that we'll see lots of the same here going into the third quarter in the second half. So feel fortunate today. You know, we have some bleachers here, which allows a little bit more elevation and a little bit better viewing experience for all of you. It can be really difficult to kind of watch how the plays roll out when you're just at the sideline level. Boys are passing well. Only a few shots on goal that have caused for any concern. The defenses look strong, being able to dislodge that ball and prevent any significant drives right to the middle. You will get players from time to time that will just try to barrel through the defense and maintain control. That hasn't happened yet. It doesn't look like too many of the players on the Centennial team are capable to maintain control of the ball as they go through a lot of traffic. It's very difficult to do. You know, frankly, we haven't seen it on the Edina side either. They've been able to pass, find an open area, and make those shots. So, starting off here for the face-off, it looks like it'll be Bratton. Far side will be Collins and near side will be Porter. Both teams switching sides here as we go into the third quarter. Sorry about that, folks. To get back in here. And Bratton to take the face off. Spinning around, ball's down, looking to get the ball. Nope. It'll be Centennial that comes away with it. Centennial, pass, near side, shot. Oh, no. Takes a shot. Osley. Oh, man, a big one. Not sure exactly where that hit. Could be in the gut. And he looks to be up. Wherever that ball hit, it would leave a bruise. So, as they call time, that player just has to come out here for a moment. And they'll send in somebody else. Osley looks like he is okay, but gosh, he was really hit hard. So, back over to Centennial, near side. They put it to the point. Bratton will be closest to the ball. Centennial winding up, looking like they're going to try to take a long-distance shot. Bratton keeping him wide. Comes to the point. Collins steps up. He's going to batter him. Near side, Goodman. Poking away. Trying to get that ball. Lifting that stick. Comes to the middle. Centennial drives. No. Ball's down. Picked up by Porter. Porter shoved in the back. And that is clearly... So Centennial will get called for a penalty as they checked Porter right in the back. And Porter will walk this ball down, and then they'll whistle it live. Everyone sets up. And here we go. Porter got the ball, moves over to that far side. Caught and slung. Big shot there, caught right out of the air by the goalie. Ball's down. Wells digging away. In comes Bratton. Ball still up in the air. Now back down into the grass. Scrum ensues. Stolen away by Kanopik. Kanopik goes down behind the net. Nope. Still has it. Took a shot and it bounced right back to him. Sent over to Porter. Porter at the point. Porter's got it to Walter. Walter jukes once, goes right, winds up, shot low, bouncing, caught. And that speed is just really taken out by this grass. Here's Moeller. Moeller launches it down. He's got Wells upfield. Stolen away from Wells. Ball pops up in the air near sideline. Now pass to the middle. Walter may get there first. He does. Digs it right out of that long turf. Walter passes over. Bratton off the grass. Back to Porter. Porter, he's got room. Winds up, sends it low. Deflected. And a great save there by the goalie. Ball pops out. And it's Wells closest to the ball there. And Centennial, desperate. They just want to clear it. All the way down. Osley, that long stick, is able to clear it. Or able to scoop it up. Gives it right back to Huddy. Hudson clears it over to Porter. Porter out of the air. Comes down. Nobody pursuing him, so he'll set things up here. He's going to drive to the middle. Passes over. Bratton in the middle. Ball comes out. Still digging away. It's Kanopik getting it. Kanopik with a goal. So great tenacity there shown by the boys, just not willing to give up. They keep going, and then they finally get a shot off there in the middle. As Kanopik grabs it off the turf in the melee. Nice job. Boys go up. 4-0. Face off here. Benning comes in from the back. Now Collins is there. Ball up in the air. Bounces once and pushing the back by Coin, so that'll get called, and it'll be Centennial's ball. They send it low, looking for a touch. They've got it. Pushed out by Moeller. Pass low, stolen right out of the air by Huddy. He clears it over to Coin. Coin looks, launches it down the field. He's got Benning. Ball pops out. Wells there to help. It'll be Green's ball as I think Benning was shoved in the back. Wells here with the ball. He'll run it low. Gets his touch. He's got Coin now. Coin grabs it, drives to the middle, winds up, shot low. Deflected off the goalie. Another big save. Clear to that far side, ball's down. Konopik grabs it. Spins around, ball still available. Nope, it's Konopik who has it. Konopik looking to the middle. Tornell was there, couldn't receive it. A little bit tricky in some traffic there. Konopik again, batting it down. Trying to pick it back up, he gets it. Good pursuit there by... Now a pass, right back and forth, Konopik, no. Wells and Konopik here working together on the near side. Over to Wells. Wells, back to Konopik. Konopik looking for that dunk. No good.
Good try. You got on the board.
There's Tornell, far side, putting the pressure on. Cleared up to the near, or cleared up to center field. Benning's in there, along with Collins. And away comes Benning. He's got speed. Near side, it's Wells. Tried to get it a couple times. Badgered by the defense. Coin comes in and he grabs it. Coin making his way past the defense. Another one, still has it. Winds up, shot. Off to the left, and it's out of bounds. Behind the goal, it will be Edina's ball. Picked up, Konopik has it, and he'll start the play. Goes over to Tornell behind the goal. Tornell weighs his options. He's got Moeller here at the point. Moeller crosses. Tornell still has it. Pass it over to Wells. Ball gets caught in the grass down there. Several green jerseys coming to help. Marnock in there, along with Tornell, still trying to sweep it out. Looks like I got caught in a gopher hole. Pass over to that backside and a shot.
Oh.
And that was that Lommel? I think that was Lommel who stayed home. And he catches the pass right out of the air. Nice job. I wonder if I hit replay quickly enough. And just caught just the tail end of that. So nice job as the big scrum happens on the near side. It passes it right to the front of the net. And Lommel scores it. So here's Centennial. They've got it. Goodman comes up, takes ball. Pass low. Moeller on that backside. And a slash is called on Goodman. He'll go off to the sidelines. So they'll be man down here for about a minute. Centennial. Moving the ball around, closest to ball is going to be Schultz, a good defenseman. Winds up and a shot. Goes off to the right and long distance shot. Centennial inbounds it here. Winds up, shot low. Off the face mask of Brant Hudson. Another shot off his arm. Good save that time. Brant standing firm. Centennial winds up. Another shot. And they find the corner there. Just threading the needle there, right over Huddy's stick there. That large head is hard to get past, so. Looks like it'll be Owen Walter to take the face off. Ball's down. Centennial comes away with it. A pass there by Centennial. Making their way to the middle. Out comes Goodman. Ball's down. Moeller scoops it up. Pass to the middle, trying to clear. And Centennial gets it. Centennial pass to the middle. Shot low. Dribbles off to the left. Another pass. Pressure here by Osley. A trip, it looks like. And that'll be the end of that quarter. So it looks like we may have moved to 11-minute quarters. Unclear. So for this fourth quarter, we'll try to get this right on the money here in terms of timing. It was a minute early. Yep. So we'll see if that happens in the fourth quarter as well. All right, here we go. This will be Coyne to take the face off here. And away we go. Walter, near side. Collins, far side. Ball's down, pops out. It looks like Coyne had a swipe at it. Still up in the air. Caught by Walter right out of the air. Walter grabs it. Good pass over Rexa. Rexa. He's got Tornell down low. And they're going to call no mouth guard in. So Tornell gets penalized for not having his mouth guard in and goes over to Centennial. Ball down. Scooped up by Coyne. Coyne has it. Coyne. A pass. Oh, he was trying to get it to Wells. Centennial grabs it. Gives it back to their goalie. Pressured by Rexa. A pass. Up in the air. Down to the grass. Close by is Rexa. He scoops it up. Nice pursuit there by Rexa to grab the ball back. And Rexa puts it back over to Coyne. Coyne's got some space. Bratton in the middle there. Down behind is Kanopik. Kanopik steps up off the post. A pass back to the goalie there for Centennial. And here's Rexa again. Centennial looks to have some space. Coyne's going to come over to try to pressure him. Knock the ball out. Ball's down. In comes Walter. Walter spinning. Walter, he's got Well, Kanopik on the backside scores. Nice pass and a great goal. And the wind has picked up here a little bit, making it less and less comfortable. Taking the face-off will be Lommel. Right at midfield. Benning will be here on the near side, and it looks like it'll be Collins on that far side. Ball's down in the grass, pushed out of the way. In comes Collins. Trying to dig it out. He kicks it away. Nice job. Collins comes away with it. Collins still driving. Backside, he's got Kanopik. Kanopik picks it up off the grass, driving to the middle. He's got Rexa down low. Rexa behind the net. Rexa looking, driving to the middle is Moeller. Couple shots there, ball down. Wells trying to dig it out. Still pushing and pulling, and it is Wells that comes away with it. Wells has got Benning at the point. Swings back around, goes low. Wells, pass to Rexa. Rexa, other hand, no. Off to the left, Kanopik recovers. Behind the net, gets over Rexa's stick, but Wells is on the backside there to grab it. Back to Rexa. Got Lommel in the middle. Lommel! Pass and shot! That's good. Beautiful sequence there as the boys pass really well. Lommel comes in sneakily from the backside. And he grabs it. You can see Moeller there feigning inside, and then Lommel sneaks right in there. It's going to grab it, tucks it in. Nice job. So Lommel again here will take the face-off. Moeller near side. Far side's going to be Benning for the midfielders. And good positioning here by Lommel. He digs it out. Nice job. Lommel has it. Getting past the midfielder. He's going to go all the way down. A shot low. Bounces off to the left. Picked up by Rexa behind the net. He's got Kanopik here on the near side. Kanopik has it. Down to the grass. Picks it back up. Spins around. Drives to the middle. Winds up. Goes back the other way. And a slash there on Centennial. So Edina will go man up. Couple players getting switched out here. Moeller here will be at the point. Kanopik has the ball. May have to adjust my shot here. Sorry, yes, there's Kanopik with the ball. Driving to the middle, goes down behind the net. Tornell's there. Tornell up over the head of the goalie again. Good pass, good sequence. And he gets that one. You can see him swinging around there. Pulls out. Tornell's there. Fakes low, goes high. So it'll be Marnock taking the face-off. Trying to get multiple players here with experience. Face-off is not easy. Here's Coyne near side. And it'll be Collins on that far side as usual. Marnock down, ready. Marnock trying to get there. Looks like Centennial comes away with it. And Collins pursuing quickly. Good aggressiveness. Back to the middle. Batted down here by Coyne. Coyne intercepts it. He's got Rexa in the middle. Coyne still maintains control. Driving right to the middle. Backside shot. No. Deflected off of a defender. Tornell picks it up on that far side, goes behind the net to Kanopic. Ball bounces down. Rexa comes in, pops back out to the point. Porter has it. Porter far side to Tornell. Tornell over to Kanopic behind the goal. Puts it up high, tipped and intercepted. Centennial driving, good passing catch there. Defenders backing up. Ball making it all the way down. Backside. Not received. Goodman on ball behind net. Goodman trying to get his stick in there. Schultz to help out. Now Schultz is on ball on that far side. Driving to the middle. They back out, send it to the point. Still on that far side. Ball comes all the way across. Moeller is going to try to get there. And it'll be recovered by Centennial. And a couple shots there. It'll be a penalty, as the stick did collide with the helmet. So it'll be 1 minute slashing on Moeller. So Edina will be man down here. Centennial will start with the ball. Centennial moving the ball back and forth. Out steps Porter. Ball goes to the point. And a shot goes way high. And I'm sorry, it was Cresswell who got the penalty, not Moeller. My apologies. Moeller is out there. Far side. I think that's Goodman over to Osley. Osley, pass one. Nice pass right to the middle. And that was Pitko entering the game here. Pitko chasing. Wells. Down low. Ball up in the air. Pops back out. Tornell trying to get there. But it's Centennial pushing it forward. Moeller here. He's able to recover. He grabs it. Moeller past the defender. Pursued. Pass to the top. Porter's there. Shot low. And once again, though, that speed gets taken right out. A good pass and shot in any other situation. Ball up in the air, picked up by Walter. Walter over to Porter. Ball down in the grass, picked up. Again, Porter has it. Over to Moeller. Moeller to Walter. Walter winds up, shot. Up over the net. A lot of speed there with a full windup, but couldn't get it to go. It was just a little bit high. So not much time remaining. We'll see if they let him play 11 minutes or 12. If it's 11, the time will expire here in 20 seconds. Near side. Tornell with the ball. And so that'll be game. They switched over to 11-minute quarters. And both teams will shake hands here. And we will get ready for our next game. So the next game will be directly following this one. If you're interested in watching that, I am going to switch over to a different link. So either grab the link from another parent, or you can search up Brattoncast, Bratton, Brattoncast, YouTube. You'll be able to find the page, and the next broadcast will be playing Andover. Thank you for joining us for this. This is Tim Bratt.